The Super Bowl is on Sunday, and the Pats and Rams are the two teams in it. But much of the conversation around the NFL is still about that blown pass interference call in the NFC Championship game that helped the Rams beat the Saints. And at a press conference yesterday, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell was asked about that blown call. Take a look.
Whenever officiating is part of any kind of discussion post-game, it's never a good outcome for us. We know that, our clubs know that, our officials know that. But we also know our officials are human. We also know that they're officiating a game that moves very quickly and have to make snap decisions under difficult circumstances. And they're not going to get it right every time. As I say, they're human. We have worked very hard to bring technology in to try to make sure we can do whatever's possible to address those issues. But technology is not going to solve all those issues. The game is not officiated by robots. It's not going to be. But we have to continue to go down that path. Go back specifically on Sunday night. I think Coach Payton spoke to Al Riveron, our head of officials, immediately after the game. Al told him that that's a play we want to have called.
There you go. Alfonso Riveron, the head of officiating. Goodell says Al told Sean Payton that is a play we want to have called. So he basically acknowledged the bad call without overtly saying the wrong call was made. And by the way, Saints coach Sean Payton has said that Riveron admitted to him on that call that the call was blown. But the real story is that Goodell said, we spoke to Saints coach and to the Saints players, and Saints player Michael Thomas immediately tweeted out this, which went viral in the sports world. He ain't talked to us. So, yikes. Roger Goodell apparently kind of, I think it's fair to say, caught in a little bit of a lie. Now, probably he'd respond and say, well, no, we spoke to some players, but not so great. He was saying, you know, sorry this happened, and we spoke to the players, and one of the stars of the team comes out and says, he ain't talked to us.
Yeah. And, I mean, it's already bad enough. So that's the one thing is that, you know, they've been pouring over this for so long that I don't know necessarily what I mean. Sure, it doesn't look good when Michael Thomas says he didn't talk to us, but I mean, we've already seen a lawsuit brought about this.
Couple.
You know?
Yes.
And so I don't know. The NFL has been taking a beating, but to Goodell's point, I mean, they don't want to see this any more than Saints fans do.
Right.
You know? I mean, it's not something
they
that's
hate
supportive for the game. So,
but then get it right. You know,
well, it's easier said than done because they are humans.
I think it's an easy cop-out to say, well, it's not officiated by robots, it's officiated by humans. Hello, it's 2019. We have computers now, and we have video, and we can always replay. So why would the NFL not actually take those steps? I feel like this is always going to be a shadow over the Super Bowl. Whoever wins, it'd be like, oh yeah, but you know, the Rams, there was this disputed call, and that's how this happened.
You are not wrong, Sabeel, and in fact, I mean, in this specific example, say what you want about just the larger sense of calls being missed. When people watch the video replay, even if you're not a football fan or don't understand football, you just watch it and instantly people go, oh, that wasn't called as a penalty? I mean, the guy decks him right before the ball comes.
Yeah, this one is as clear cut as I think a lot of these blown calls have been. But I think, you know, you're right. I mean, we could have had this conversation, a couple years ago about they're going to have instant replay for fumbles and you know, turnovers on every play. It's going to slow down the game. And now we've seen it that, you know, it's been working well. And so to do it for penalties, I think makes a lot of sense.
I thought you were going to say that Dez caught it. You know, ESPN Instagrammed a couple of the most prominent missed calls or when the wrong call was made. There's been like 4 or 5 in the playoffs that have been, you know, pretty much objectively bad to everyone. And one of them was the Dez Bryant catch.
And they go, I mean, these things happen. And sometimes they go your way, sometimes they don't. It's unfortunate that it happened, you know, that basically determined which team was going to go to the Super Bowl. But I mean, give it enough time. I'm sure the Saints will get a call in their favor at some point. Good for Who Dat Nation, you know?
Sure. And by the way, like, I just want to say for everyone, this is a business story because the future and the business of the NFL is really largely affected by this ongoing problem. You know, and I don't just mean blown calls or bad calls, but the idea of the rules. What is a catch? You know, when they say, well, that wasn't a catch because did he make a football move? I mean, people generally think that it's gotten so complicated and difficult to even understand. I mean, what is a catch? It's like what the Supreme Court justice said about porn. I know it when I see it. I know a catch when I see it.
And also, let's remember, sports gambling is legal now, so there's always going to be a cloud
in some states.
In some states, yeah, there's always going to be a cloud of suspicion when a call like that happens. People are going to start to say, like, wait, was this fixed or was it legit? Like the referee didn't see what was so obvious to everyone else.
Especially with all the press that came out afterwards, it was like, oh, all these referees are from California. Conspiracy afoot.
Sure. All right, let's stick with the Super